Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a kiss. You don't need to shut the door. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Noah had his 2-year check with a health visitor, and everything was fine. I think when he was about 2.5, we began to realise that he had kind of regressed in his speech. He almost didn't understand his own name anymore. You couldn't ask him to stop. He would run off. I think that was the first time we noticed something was sort of really wrong, because he ran, and me and Tom were both saying, Noah, stop, Noah, stop. And he didn't. He just kept running, and he ended up falling, and he didn't put his hands out to stop himself. So basically he just hit the floor like that, and he knocked his front teeth into the roof of his mouth.
Look at him go! Oh, you good boy.
Well done. Is that good? Is that good?
Noah is nearly 10. He has global development delay and autism, and he's severely visually impaired as well. Yeah, he has special educational needs all round. What are we laughing at? What are we laughing at? And then we started the whole process of seeing paediatricians, speech and language therapy, I think for about 18 months, and then that went to panel and he was diagnosed. But by that time, we already knew. We knew he was autistic. We knew he had needs that a regular neurotypical child doesn't have.
Alright. I think that's what are you?
Bye. Got exactly what he wanted, didn't he? I think it was the health visitor recommended the Hamlet Centre, so I called them, and the manager at the time was a lady called Terry. She said they'd get back to me, and I really didn't hold out a lot of hope that he would get a place, because I knew they were so few and far between. But I think within 4 or 5 weeks, they called and said, can you come and look round? And we started the whole process. He was happy, and he would run. He literally would run in, would get there, and he'd just go running in. That was reassuring for me, because I knew he was happy, and I knew everyone there, and that, to a parent of a special needs child, is everything. That you know that your child is safe and secure and happy to go somewhere. That's the most important thing. Yeah, he's loud, and yeah, he flaps and he shouts, and you know, he gets excited, and I love all that. I love that he I don't know, he just loves being out and about. So yeah, that is hard. You know, we do get stared at a lot, and I just wish people would talk to me rather than stare at us, because it's really hard. It's really hard. And I think over the years it's got easier, because I just tend to ignore it. Yeah, people do stare, and you do feel judged. But I've always taken my child out. We've always gone out to dinner. We've always, you know, gone everywhere as, you know, as a normal family. I wouldn't hide us away. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but we are as we are, and Noah is as he is.
Oh. I love my Mario. I love my Mario.
I'm not ever going to hide him away from anyone, because I want people to see this is how autistic children can be. Noah might not ever be able to write his name, and I think you know what? It's not a problem. It's not a problem to me. As long as he's happy, that's the main thing to me.